Hey guys, Johnny's doing what he does best, eating. Garlic linguine, Greek pasta salad, some feta cheese, some olives, delicious peppers, corn and black bean salsa, Asian coleslaw. This is money right here, guys. Wow. Some Pellegrino. I hate pedestals. Hear that noise, guys? That's a Tesla winding down.
When are you guys going on? I got it. I got 18th through the 21st. I get the Wounded Warrior. I do a fishing thing with all these vets, and I'm doing it that weekend. I think it's 18th or 19th or 19th. Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I remember having the classic. It had like 200.
Yeah, I'm doing that Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's an island thing. And Key West Island. It's just like a big 4th of July.
Are you able to get a dock?
Yeah, you got a slip in the engine dock.
Oh, there you go, man.
Yeah, you got
Wow. Hey guys.
Johnny Sunshine.
I'm heading to another job right now. Another pedestal. Today's pedestal day. This guy put his own faucet in and it's leaking. So I need to go try to tighten it up. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I'm on my way there. Get some footage when I get there. We'll get some footage when I get there. Go, go ahead, go. Alright guys, so I put these faucets in a while back.
This.
Oh yeah, I have the same one.
Yeah,
Alright, so they're complaining about very low water pressure. And he's having a hard time getting these out. Seems to be coming. Let me pull this. I have this same exact tool. See, this is the problem, guys. It's really, oh, he ruined this thing, man. This earring shot out, man. He dug all the stuff out of it. This thing, he ruined this earring, guys. He tried it before I got here. This thing's only a couple years old, if that. And look at how hard it is to get the aerator out. Wonderful. Look at the piss. Wow, that's terrible. See the O-ring in there? So all I can do, guys, is put this back in, because I may have some of these, but you can see that O-ring there. That's what's reducing the flow. I can use this to pluck it out. That's not the way that goes. Or maybe it is. No, it goes like this. That there. This goes on here. This goes on next. And then you gotta try to get it in without cross-threading it. Easier said than done, obviously. This is one of the changes that nobody asked for. Nobody needs. And they did it for us. He may have to go buy some new aerators. They do sell these at Home Depot. And I probably have some on my truck somewhere, but I'm just not gonna spend all day looking for them. looks a lot better than he had, and I was able to get it back in. You'll see what this one is. Look at the difference between that and at least twice as much, man. Hopefully he was messing with that one over there and not this one. So this one will be, this one looks like it's intact. It's just gonna help me getting it out. Take it easy, puppy. These things are just hard to get out. This is a great tool. I have the same one. This is his that he bought. Look at the fucking thing, don't even piss straight. Must have had a hot night last night. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so same thing again, guys. We're gonna pop this little screen off. Take this gasket out. Take this out. Sometimes you can push down on one side of these O-rings and get it to pop up so you can grab it. So now I put this screen back in, make sure it's nice and clean. It looks like it's got a little bit of debris on it. Put the gasket back on. This is just cheap metal, guys. If the metal is falling apart up in the faucet, you get what you pay for, you know. Pay $69 for a faucet. You're gonna be putting one in another one in a few years. So this one was, like I said, this one was in better condition than the one over there. He appeared to, that was the one that he tried. He tried to be a plumber for a weekend. And failed miserably, it appears. Johnny to the rescue. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna have to commandeer this tool, which I have the same one, but he shouldn't have a tool like this in his possession. I'm gonna have to tell him, you know, that I have to keep this. That's it. This woman, if I don't take this, she'll see it and ask about it. Oh. Charo, what are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Some steak para pizza chop it.
Yeah.
Some onions. Because I'm making rice.
Nice.
Smelling too much?
Smells delicious. Making me hungry. I do work for food. Yeah. All right, so it looks like he took this sink off. So he's got a new faucet here. Probably no putty on it. I'm gonna see if I can get this pedestal turned to the side. Look at how he did this. Same faucet basically that I put in this morning, but look at how he did the hoses. That ain't good, man. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna try to lift up a little on this, and that ain't happening. I was gonna try to spin the pedestal, but it appears this pedestal is grouted to the floor, and wow, whoever did this, they put a solvent weld P-trap on here, and wow. And I can just tell you that this pop-up is going into this P-trap adapter. Really crooked. I'm thinking he probably did this. He probably is the one who put that trap on there. I just have to take this whole thing off. See if they've got screws holding this thing in up against the wall. No screw there. No screw there. Doesn't look like he took it off. Yeah, he must have glued this trap on, because it just fell off, and it's a solvent weld. No plumber would have done that. So actually they tiled this base in. That's why I can't get, wow, I can't get the sink off. Oh. I hope he didn't glue that up there on that waist. Okay, so that's appears to be one piece that goes in from the top. Wow, he was muscling that, man. Fuck. Let me see if I can get a pair of channies on under there. Hold this nut up on top. I need to try to hold that nut and spin this thing out from the bottom. Okay, so he put this thing together with no putty, no nothing, and a trap that was glued on. Let's see what this trap is. What's going on with this? This thing doesn't even look glued. Look at this, guys. Wow. This guy's a home inspector. Well, that's why that was so crooked. This thing's not even in right. And he glued it that way. It's a glue trap. This is garbage. I'm not going to use that. Hopefully I can get an 1.25 inch trap in there. Like I said, you can see on this, you can see that this pedestal is on the concrete right here and screwed down, and they tiled around it. Wonderful, you know. So this, I may be able to just bend this up like this and hide it a little bit more. And I need to put a trap adapter on this with a 1.25 inch tubular trap, and hopefully that's going to take care of it. Putty it and pipe dope the drain. Alright guys, so he had this little gasket in here. Wasn't doing anything. These sinks have a pretty deep well, so you want to make sure you're putting a good amount of putty on that flange, man. Like this. Okay. Okay. So now I gotta get this with some putty on it up on the bottom, which is gonna be very tricky. So what I want to do is get some putty down here. You guys, it's going to be very, very hard for me to like videotape this, I think. But I'm going to give it a try, y'all. Okay. So that's smooth up there where that gasket seats. I'm gonna hold this down from the top. I don't know if you can see any of this, guys, but I'm gonna attempt to screw this in. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty tight, guys. I do have a 2-inch basin wrench that I can use if I have to. But that seems pretty tight. So I need to get this 1.25-inch trap. Let's see if it's going to work. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hey guys, how you doing? This is just fucking useless. So here's the drain that I'm trying to connect to. So I'm gonna need a trap adapter, but I just want to see if this trap's gonna be okay. Yeah, it definitely is. And I would say, you know, unfortunately, it's real close to that. So let me cut this, and hopefully we can get it together without it leaking. looks like I can cut a little more off of this, and that's gonna help me because this adapter needs to go all the way to the wall. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna be good if I can get this on. He's got a lot of glue and shit up there, but awfully tight. Maybe this bigger nut, the bigger nut on this 1.5-inch trap adapter is going to be a helping hand. Get another nut washer up there. It may just happen. Fucking another washer. Ski-boo-be-doo. Sometimes I wish I had Mark HVAC here, you know, to kind of point me in the right direction, you know, tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. And, you know, just overall help me out. I think it's gonna work, guys, because this is a bigger nut. I think that 1.5-inch trap adapter is gonna be the ticket. And let's see, I'll be a son of a bitch. Yo, messing with a son of a bitch. Mark HVAC, I challenge you to a duel. 40 steps. This may just fucking work.
So they didn't do a good job putting those?
Did Kai try this?
Yeah, Kai with his friend.
Kai needs to tell him I said stick to home inspections.
Yeah.
And leave the plumbing to
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't consider myself a professional, but
You are. Oh my God.
this is. Let me tell you something. He tried to cut his teeth on something that challenges even
You?
the most experienced plumbers. Pedestals are a challenge, especially this one, because they actually put the pedestal in before they tiled. It's screwed to the cement, and then they tiled around it. If you were able to get this leg out,
Oh my gosh.
it would be a lot easier, but
Yeah, that was next supposed to. I told him I just don't want that anymore. But
it's good. I remember working on this, and you said there's a problem, and I was like, oh, it's okay. Must have been Friday.
He's so, every time I don't know, somebody left the thing open all the time. He said, it doesn't close well. I'm saying, well, if people take the time to close, I think it's closed fine. But it kept happening, and he just was like, I'm done.
I get it.
And he called me, I'm like,
Well, I
okay.
think we got it. I think it's all set. Let me, Did you check those faucets in the master?
You already changed
I fixed them, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Do you hear from the Kaplans, the house in Prestantia? They do anything else in the house? I don't know. I didn't.
I haven't, no. The last thing I did for them was...
The shower, no?
No, not a shower. It was that leak under the slab.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
But I haven't heard from them since, so...
Hopefully everything's
They
okay.
seemed very happy with...
Yeah, we're supposed to go for lunch before my mom passed, you know, I just gotta go. So
Now, was your mom in another country? She was back
in
home?
Peru, yeah.
In Peru, wow.
In Peru. So I was there for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I just come back last night.
Yeah, no, he called me and told me you were coming back, so... Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I'm at the age now in my family that, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Father Time doesn't wait for anyone.
No.
So...
I know. I have to make something school to something.
Alright guys, let's see, man. If the plumbing gods are with me, this is gonna be a wrap jack. Oh, he's got the stops off, oh Christ. I was going to take the aerator out, you know, apart like I did the other ones. But on a pedestal like this, I'm not sure you want that extra flow because it could come right out of the sink, you know. Alright guys, you're gonna look at it as while I look at it. Let's see if we hear water. I don't know, man. I thought I saw a drip. Did any of you guys see a drip? Fill this thing up again, all the way, and try it. leaking, nuts are not leaking. I really should try to. Yep, something's dripping. Something's wet. I don't know, guys. I can't see it, but I felt it. Yep. It's leaking somewhere on this pop-up. Yep, up top. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, let me go get my 2-inch basin wrench and see if I can't snug that up there. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try my small basin wrench first. Need to make sure that the whole thing's not spinning. Oh, that's actually getting fucking worse. Yeah. The whole fucking thing is spinning. I can hear Tony Plumbum now. I just knew it. You asshole. These fucking goddamn wastes are just junk, man. Be nice if I had a tool that could keep the damn thing from spinning up top. You know. This is just a fucking mess. Look at this shit, man. You kidding me? Fucking junk. tighten that nut down a little bit more on top of the trap. I can tell you, I'm really getting tired of these fucking plastic pop-ups, man. Fucking testing my patience. Fucking can't get in these stupid things. It's a fucking shitty design, man. It's a shitty design. Alright guys, I was able to get a couple of turns on that. I had to use my tool like this in the drain on the top to keep the PO from spinning while I tighten the nut on the bottom. This worked real good. So I'm gonna see if this works. Hopefully it'll drain and there won't be any issues. I'm just hoping, man. Come on, Johnny needs a break. Johnny needs a break. It looks good, guys. It looks good. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna gently tuck this up in here. Try to make it a little neater looking. It's not touching the pop up anywhere. Yeah, this all looks pretty good, man. There is a little drip right there, but I'm not sure if that wasn't there when I started. You know, there's nothing dripping. You know, I'm not getting any water dripping off of this faucet. I'm gonna get a paper towel and dry this off real good and do it one more time because I just don't want to come back. Okay guys, I'm gonna dry this thing off one more time just to make sure. All the way around. I think it's dry. I think the drips that I saw were actually too far back, and I didn't get them when I wiped it all off the first time. Okay, so let's dump this. Let's see how much water we got in here. She's draining. Looks good, guys. There's not a drop in sight. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna dry this floor up a little. Okay. That's all she wrote, guys. Tuesday, Pedestal Day. All right, man. I'm out. Hey guys, Johnny Sunshine here. I don't know if I'm taping or not. Alright guys, this day's over. It was Pedestal Day and got them both fixed. And it's like 2:45. I'm about a block from my house. And I'm done, man. It was not fun. They're never easy. Pedestals. I'm sure Tony Plumbob and Mark HVAC know the trick. I used to put them in pretty easily, bend up the supply tubes. Now I just hose it together. Fuck, man. The problem is, see that Delta faucet I put in, and the one that was on that faucet, that second pedestal, the metal is so cheap that the aerators will become an issue, and the faucet just needs to be replaced because the metal is so cheap that it just disintegrates. It turns into fucking dust, man. It's white metal. It's you know, they're investment faucets. You put them in, they look nice, and they last until you sell that shit, and you get outside of the warranty, and they turn to dust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Delta faucets just turned to crust. Damn, took me a while to think of that one, but anyways, guys, have a great day. I'm done. Back at the home front, in the shade. Shady Day Plumbing. Have a great day, guys.